For one reason or another, I, probably like you, have always just been drawn to paranormal content, especially the kind of CCTV home surveillance type content. But because of that, I have this weirdly innate fear of baby monitors. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Chaos with Misty Horan's account, I think, as she caught something on her baby monitor that is truly, genuinely horrible. Now, initially, she mentions in a video that her baby monitor kept her up all night. In the video that followed that, she included a picture of like a food blender that had allegedly been disconnected from the power and I guess just chucked on the floor in the kitchen. That's the video that we're going to start on today so that you've got a bit of background and context. But what actually comes next is so strange. So let's take a look at Chaos with Misty on TikTok and see if she does indeed have a haunted house and maybe even shares her house with a demon baby.
Okay, y'all, I'm actually starting to freak out. There is some really weird shit going on. So last night, obviously, I was up all night because of the camera. And this morning, I'm making my 5-year-old's breakfast, and he's like, yeah, I'm just really tired because I kept waking up from having really bad dreams last night. But honestly, no big deal. Like, kids say stuff like that all the time. They have bad dreams. I slept next to him last night, and I never once saw him wake up. I drop him off at school. Everything's good. I come home. My oldest wants a shake. Get everything out. I turn the blender on. I start blending the shake. I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound, I turn around and me and my son are like, what the fuck? The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor. The jug that holds all the contents is splattered everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet. I just do not know what's going on. I really wanted to try to take a nap today when I put my baby down just because I'm exhausted. But I don't think that's going to happen.
She seems super chill about everything, which credit to her. Do not feed it. But really? You literally witnessed with your son the blender, food processor, whatever, get flung off the kitchen counter onto the floor. Like, how are you just explaining that away as one of those things? That just doesn't happen.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy shit that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
I'm sure everybody saw it, but in case you didn't, the child is asleep in its cot down here. This little weird shadow kind of looks like a kid crawling around in the bunk bed, but it apparently wasn't there.
I ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room.
It disappears and comes back. Like, what? What is that?
See, I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room.
Why is it there? Just to quickly give context, there is the pinned video here and this video here. I believe that this video came before this one, but in this video, the kid's face was blurred, which is why I included it instead of the one where the face is visible. Why she's not taking it down, I don't know. But if anyone's seen this before or they'd seen it in a different video and they wondered why I've got a different clip, that's the only reason. In the next video, Misty goes in to investigate said bedroom and said bunk bed.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. So this is the attic that's in between the rooms that I was talking about that's cracked. It's been that way for a while, so it's not something that I'm overly concerned about, but y'all have got me freaking out in the comments. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified. But
it's amazing what happens to your brain when you've had a couple of things that have made you doubt what is going on in your house. So for her to feel this kind of weight going in a bedroom in her own house it says a lot.
I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib. Ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours. because it might be causing it.
I should have probably quickly said this because I didn't include the previous clip for obvious reasons. The reason she even knew to look at the baby monitor in the first place wasn't because her child was moving in the cot. She got a notification from the baby monitor saying that there was movement, but the movement was the weird, creepy demon baby's head coming out of the bunk bed, just for some context to clear it up.
I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides. Like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking. Fuck.
I think I would have responded the same. I would have been out of there. That rocking chair is horrible.
I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my.
Did you see the little glitch in the video? That was weird. There's like a little, almost like a cut, a momentary something.
Causing it.
Right there. Did you see it? It's like the video almost jumps.
It's rocking. Fuck.
Terrifying. Cannot fathom what she must have been feeling. End of story. You're truly so wild to think that I jumped off this bunk bed, rocked the chair, and got back onto it. Here's a screen recording before I tried to slow down the rocking chair. Give your girl some grace, I have no clue what I'm doing on TikTok.
New furniture, that's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. So this is the attic that's in between the rooms.
I'd say I do want some more context on this attic because I appreciate that the crack has been there for a while. Why ever it's like that, I don't know. It's almost like there's some weight has been put on it from above. But if they're living with it, they know about it, and it's been there a while, then I don't know. I still want to know if there's somebody living up there though. Because if what we saw in the baby monitor was a person, potentially an adult, or maybe even potentially a child that's somehow living in your attic, then you need to know.
That I was talking about that's cracked. It's been that way for a while, so it's not something that I'm overly concerned about, but y'all have got me freaking out in the comments. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified, but nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible, so I
wonder if the glitch happens.
I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking. Fuck.
I don't think it did. How weird. I appreciate these kind of extra clarity, extra context sort of clips though, because you're directly responding to what people have said. And I don't know, I appreciate that. So there's a couple of videos where Misty's kind of explaining what's been going on, but the long and short of it is she decides to take the kids and herself over to her mum and dad's house to stay a couple of nights while her husband is away with work. He then comes back and spends the night, I think, on his own in the house. And we basically pick up with, after no issues, by the way, he has zero indication that there's anybody there, that there's any paranormal stuff going on, nothing at all. He then gives us, the viewer, a video of him filming the attic. So I hope that A, we get to learn a bit more about why the attic's cracked, and B, I would absolutely love, for just my own brain's sanity, to see inside it. I want to see what's in the attic.
All right, guys, Daddy is home. Y'all got me to sub in today to do some filming because we've had some weird stuff going on this week, and Mama does not want to come up here anymore, which is understandable. That is our weird room. No one's going in there anytime. Here is the cracked attic. It's been that way for some time now. It's been about 2 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's been like that, so I'm not overly concerned. That's the first thing I told my wife is it's not that big of a deal. It's how it's been. But anywho, we're gonna check it out. Give her a look around. I was indeed scared last night.
Interesting.
Okay. All right, we're good. That scared me a little bit. I was scared last night, not gonna lie, being home alone. But it was a smooth night. I was so exhausted. I slept very good. I didn't wake up to any weird stuff. Attic looks fine. Does not feel good in here. It is very hot.
That's a good sign, I guess.
but I don't see any animal droppings or anything weird.
It is absolutely not a place where somebody could easily or permanently live. It's just an attic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't American houses generally tend to have like huge attics where you board them out and you can have loads of storage? You could even have rooms. I'm thinking of like the Jumanji attic for whatever reason. In the UK, that's a lot less common. Most of our attics kind of look like this. In fact, you can't even stand up in mine. I'm almost certain that nobody could live up here.
Definitely not a person up here. If there is a thing, I don't know, but it seems normal up here. It's just our AC unit. So, I mean, it looks good up here, guys. I'll be bringing a drill up here so I can put a screw inside of this door, and then we will be good. Shouldn't have anything coming in and out of here anytime soon with that drill in there or the screw. But wish us luck. All right, time to shut this baby down for good. She's locked up. See how that goes.
Interesting. That's a very extreme way to deal with it, but if you're worried that somebody might be coming in, then they definitely can't come in from up there anymore. But like, how would they be up there in the first place? This is kind of weird. Part of me wants to believe that this is real, but then another part of me is like, this is definitely just for entertainment. I don't know why I feel that way with this. I don't know. I'm not as convinced as I thought I would be. Not to say that it's not real, but I'm just struggling with this one a bit. I'm almost smiling because I'm enjoying it. It's like a story that's slowly unfolding. And I really hope that there are more updates over the coming weeks. So after her husband's gone up in the attic and we've seen in there Misty posts, at least as the recording of this video, her last video. So maybe there'll be some updates after it. But for now, this is all we've got. Let's watch what she says.
On the way to go grab cameras to put in the room overnight to watch the footage and show you guys if anything happens. I'm going to rapid fire through the top 10 most asked questions in the comments without giving an explanation, just a quick answer. Why put a baby in a haunted room? There was no issues with that room. As soon as we saw the figure at the top of the bunk bed, we took her out. Why did you keep your baby at the front of the house by herself? She's not by herself. Our room is downstairs and several floor plans have the secondary bedrooms up at the front of the house. Research the land. I've tried to research the land as much as I could. I can't find any information about our house being built on top of a burial ground.
Okay.
Are you religious? We had just talked as a family about finding our faith again over the last couple of weeks, kind of right before all of this started happening. How old is the house? The house is 23 years old, not super old, not brand new. The mirror in the closet. The mirror in the closet was not thrifted. It's from Target. So I don't know why it feels evil. Getting our home blessed. Yes, we have reached out to a few pastors and priests in our area, and we're going to see who has the earliest availability to come out to our house and kind of evaluate the situation and help bless our house. A lot of sage comments. There's mixed reviews on the sage comments. We're not going to sage. I don't know enough about it. I think people are saying, you know, if you have fear or don't know what you're doing, not to sage. So we're just going to stay away from the sage altogether. The last one is if there's anything new. We talked in the other video about moving the girls' rooms around. So yes, there is new furniture, new decor. My grandma also does a lot of antiquing, and she's always putting together baskets for us to kind of use as decor in our house. So we definitely need to go through all of that. Some of it is in that closet, and I'm just not trying to go through the closet right now at this moment. But maybe after we have some more answers from a pastor or a priest, we will kind of explore that option.
Very interesting indeed. For whatever reason, after watching that last video and actually seeing how seriously they're taking it and how she's answering questions that she's been asked, I at least get the opinion that she's making a concerted effort to resolve the matter or explore it further, try to come to some understanding of A, is it paranormal, but B, can she do anything or can they do anything to make it go away? But I'm unsure. I really don't know what to make of it. For whatever reason, this doesn't leave the hairs on my skin standing up. I don't feel as though they're in a particularly bad situation if this is real, but something's telling me that it's not. Not that it's staged and fake, but that what they're experiencing isn't potentially what they think they're experiencing. I don't know. But it's interesting to find out that the husband equally felt scared when he spent the night alone there. I would probably do the same. Anyway, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've come across any accounts like this that you'd like me to see, please let me know down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.